Coach, great weekend for the Red Hawks as we went 3-0 in the Chattanooga Classic. How did your team stay so resilient throughout the weekend, especially during those two five-set wins against Duquesne and Chattanooga?
Well, I think we're getting better at moving past an error and just looking past to the next ball. Uh, you know, when a young team starts coming together like that, it creates a lot of energy, and that momentum that we could build in some of these matches at key times under pressure was impressive, really, for our coaching staff to see that type of development. And, when they move past that ball and look to the future, a lot of good things happen. And we got ourselves out of a couple passing ruts. Our primary passers are working very hard. When they get out of those little ruts that set us back, maybe take a timeout, we come back out and they pass well again, and our setters are able to show how smart they are and the decisions they can make, and our hitters are able to do their job with attacking and off speed. So it was really a team effort, and it's a mindset of just looking past that error and just move forward.
What did you learn about your team from the Invitationals Experience?
We learned how much more resilient they're becoming. That's probably number one. We also learned, even though we knew it, they hate to lose. They love to win. And we have many competitors on our team that really want to win. And you can't always put that in athletes. So we work hard to recruit them, and we think we have a bunch of them. And that resilience is creating a culture, and it's a culture that they're proud of and they want to continue to be proud of. And it's all forming. It's not like we have a bunch of veterans right now. But that is what we learned, that culture is important to them, and the energy that some of them are bringing to the court. I know it's intentional, and I know they're able to do it, and they do it very well. And so to make it through those, five setters, it's so valuable to live through those regardless of the outcome, but to win two and then pull off that championship. I think we learned a lot about ourselves and where we can go in the future with continued hard work.
3 players were named to the Chattanooga Classic All-Tournament team, being Allison Severance, winning Most Outstanding Player, Hayden Hicks, and Brooke Jackson. Can you tell me about the 3 performances over the weekend?
Sure. It's always fun to see who rises a little bit above, even though it took such a great team effort on the whole weekend. But Allison really earned what I still call the MVP because of the energy she brought to the floor. And when she does that, it always elevates her game, but it also really elevates our whole team. And she's someone that doesn't mind filling that role, and she enjoys it. She attacked very well, put up some big numbers. I think she had 59 kills on the weekend. Probably set a couple new records for herself. But she also is a great server. She's a primary passer, 6 rotations. She gets great reads on defense. And she's just a solid player who absolutely loves the game. You watch Allison play, and you can tell she loves to play and loves to compete. And I couldn't be more happier for her as a senior to help our team to that big tournament win. Move on to Brooke Jackson. Brooke has filled about 3 or 4 different roles for us. She's actually a redshirt freshman because she wasn't able to compete last year due to an injury in high school. But what I find is that she's open to do anything for the team, and I asked her for the first time to put the libero shirt on. And what I found was an individual who has a lot of energy, really loves to dig balls and pass, and she is pretty consistent at it, even though she's got some more work to do if she would remain in that role. But overall, she's a fine hitter, didn't do much of that this weekend, but what she did was noticed, and it was the type of thing that if you talk, people listen, and I felt that from Brooke and our team members on the court, and it made a big difference. I'm happy for her. It's her second all-tournament award. And Hayden Hicks, our newest freshman in the setter role, and she's shown the team how cool she is and thinking on the court. She's a calm setter. She's got great hands. She's learning the game, and she's humble enough to keep learning and getting that foot speed down and the type of technique we need. But what she was able to do with her accuracy and I think also her aggressive serve and the type of defense she started playing was part of why she received this honor as all-tournament in just her first month in the college level. So couldn't be more proud of her, and I know she's such a team player and is happy for the whole team.
What can we expect from our matches against local rivals Xavier this Thursday night and Cincinnati, who you face on the road Friday night?
Well, it's always great to play the local teams, and I have a lot of respect for both coaching staffs. Xavier, I believe, is 5-3. They played a very healthy schedule, and they have lived through a lot of 5-set matches as we have, and winning some, of course. So their experience and their offense that they run, which is pretty fast. We're going to have to really be up and ready and scout them very well. They're going to be a real team for us to contend with. They gave us all we could handle last year for sure, and this year it's nice to have them at home, and we hope to pull our game together to a point where we can hold our own and then exploit possibly some weaknesses that they will have. So we look forward to that, and Christy and Ed always prepare their teams well. Yeah, Cincinnati's played 8 matches, and their schedule has been amazingly strong, and they're already seasoned from just living through their pre-conference schedule, I believe. But it's an honor to play UC because they're always well prepared, and Molly and her staff do a great job. And going there, it'll be a tough match for sure. They are a very resilient team, and our job is going to be to get them out of system, to work hard, passing well, and generating our own offense, and doing our very best to play some of the best defense we've had to play. I think that's going to be necessary against both these teams this weekend, and it's very similar to our MAC matchups. These teams are very good, and playing them back-to-back is what we do a lot in the MAC. So I think it's going to be a valuable weekend, and I know we better be ready, and because UC always is, and of course they're one of our fine rivals, which we always enjoy playing.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck this weekend.